everybody, this is Pluto. Today we're gonna try the Little Goody Two Shoes demo. I'm so excited for
Little
it.
Goody Two Shoes.
I'm so excited for it. I have actually played a little bit of the demo already because I couldn't resist. But then I thought it would be more fun to show it with you guys. So, new game. I don't know if y'all are excited for the game. Please let me know in the comments below. I am really excited. It looks like kind of Princess Maker-y to me, and I really love Princess Maker. So once upon a time, in the heart of a remote valley, an elderly woman ventured deep into the woods in search for mushrooms. When all of a sudden she heard a loud cry in the distance. My goodness! And I love the art. The art is so beautiful. It's a baby! Cradled inside a rope basket was a cheerful baby girl. Oh my, what do I do? Like this kind of wash painting style is very pretty. Worry not, my dear. I'll name you Elise. So Hala and Elise spent their days together in the village of Tiffleburg. As both grew closer, so did their love for one another. Look, Granny, look! Foo foo foo. Well done, Elise. Foo foo foo. Not all bliss lasts forever, and as time went by, so did Hala's. I'll take care of you. Granny, no! I'll do whatever it takes, Granny! No! Don't cry, my love. You've always said you wanted it. I'm sure you'll cherish it. Foo foo foo. Granny! Granny! No! I love you, Elise. Oh! I had a German granny. Thank you for granting my only wish. Grandma, no! Sad day. Okay, so now we're in the game and it's got this retro 90s anime mixed with the beautiful pixel art, and wait until you see the UI. The UI is stunning. Okay, so let's get into it. For goodness sake, there goes my last match.
For goodness sake!
For goodness sake! Oh, I'm tired of this place. Wash my sheets, Elise. Sweep my floors, Elise. Elise, Elise, Elise! Oh, I'd show them. I'd make them scrub my pots and pans, my shoes even. Have them wipe down all my windows, every last one. Clean out my hearth and fetch me some water. Better yet, I'd have them running around calling me Miss Elise all day. Oh, if only I were rich. Same. She's so feisty. All the steak I could ever want. All the shiny dresses. One for each day of the week, with shoes and jewels to match. Same girl, same. And maids. All the maids I could ever want. Oh, especially that one. Oh, if only. Well, one can dream. Elise. Oh, for goodness sake! The Old Man Brigade. On your way home, lass. Bernhard. What are you doing wandering about in the dark, Elise? Ludwig. You ought to know it's dangerous out here. Also, I actually do have a German granny. Well, I did have a German granny. And my dad's from Germany too, but I don't speak any German, so please forgive me for my butchering of the pronunciations. I'm not wandering about, Mr. Ludwig. I've been working late, if you'd so kindly believe. You know better than to put yourself in danger, Elise. If anyone's putting me in danger, it's you. I'd be home already had you not stopped me for an earful. Come now, Elise. We've got good reason to worry, Heinrich. All this vigilance? For what? What am I to be afraid of? The witch? Watch your words, Elise. You're not to question such matters. What do you say we walk you home? I believe I'll be just fine on my own, Mr. Heinrich. No more detours, Elise. It's for your own good. Lest I come across the witch, I know. Let us hope you don't come to regret your words, lass. Even though they're German, they kind of, like, when they talk, the vernacular makes me think of like a British or Scottish person. European, but not of the continent. Oh, I can't stand these folks. Y is to move, E interact, R menu, shift run. Okay. Find your way home is my objective. Shishwa. This thing's so faded I can't even read it. Left, right, Primeldorf, up. Oh, I guess it's Kieferberg. Kieferberg Peaks, since the E's at the end. German people, feel free to correct me below. Lord knows I need it. Oh, not this way. Best head on home before it gets too late, I suppose. But I mean, like, just... Okay, I get it. I didn't even walk forward. Let me move back a little bit. Like, I mean, look at the art! Oh, look at the art, it's so pretty! And look at little Elise, she's so cute! She's so... What is the word? I guess feisty? Alright. Okay. Can we go... Oh. What about you? Seen any witches about here? Watching solemnly over passers-by, the Lord's image rests eternalized in this wayside shrine. Guess Germans be Catholic. Or at least he's ancient. Well, maybe ancient isn't the right word, but definitely doesn't seem kind of 1800s-y. Look at her little jump. So cute. And I like the layering. I used to know the technical term for it, where you have different parts of the background and foreground moving at different times. It just kind of adds to the depth and ambiance. Is this a path? No. There's a little fairy ring, but I can't reach it. The little toadstools. Pine tree this, pine tree that. Everything's about pine trees around here. Right, Kieferberg viewpoint. Left, Kieferberg peak. About right. Nope, let's not wander about too far. Left it is then. Item get acquired 1 grape. Like, look at this. Look at the UX for this. The UI, I mean. Look at the UI for this. It's got the ornate frame with the jewels and the very, like, realism style painting of the grapes. It's so beautiful. Running low on tiffle. Oh.
For goodness sake!
Oh, for goodness sake. It's impossible to keep this lantern lit in this wind. Although I will point out that, you see in the text, the apostrophe in its, It's technically a dummy quote because it's not curled the way it should be, so I am shocked that they don't have, like, the smart quotes where it's curled turned on or, like, implemented in. I don't know, that's just a little nitpicky thing that, like, at my job, sometimes I forget to change the dummy quotes to smart quotes, and, I get in trouble. Guess I'll be finding my way home in the dark, I suppose. Cute bird. I will say though, because I have played a little bit of this already, save often. Make sure you use up all your save slots to avoid backtracking too much. Okay. Press D. While this is like adorable, it takes just a little too long for the bird to fly in after a while. Okay, so you can see where I have been playing. So we're gonna go ahead and save over this. Okay. Back. But even though I have played some of this, I'm gonna try and do like a little more exploring, you know? Because when I played it through like by myself.
What in the Lord's name?
Oh. When I played it through by myself a few days ago, I didn't really poke into every nook and cranny, you know, I was just kind of playing. And I was like, I want to play it again. And I'm definitely going to buy the game when it comes out on Halloween. So, look forward to more, I guess. What in the Lord's name happened here? I'll have to find my matches. Okay, but imagine coming home and somebody's like broken in. That would be horrifying. I don't think I would stay inside. At least they didn't get into this trunk. Despite its visibly worn appearance, the old trunk keeps its contents safe and secure. I have to find my tinderbox and light a fire. It's too dark to tell what happened here. It's no use going in the pantry, is it? There's nothing to eat in this house. Dang, girl. I don't have the time to tidy this mess up. A big, shiny iron pot. Its inner surface is covered in scratches. Oh, thank goodness they didn't touch Granny's spinning wheel. That's good. We'll go up the stairs. Because you can't go in here. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 I'm pressing! Whoa. What was that thing? Was I dreaming, or? Okay. What was I thinking, leaving it here? Item get. Acquired 1 tinderbox. Just appreciating the art for a second. Should you leave candles burning when you're not inside, though? Not to light the fire now. Control use lantern. Oh, but that used a match! Light your lantern using matches. Be careful not to waste them. Well, I wouldn't have lit it. I didn't realize that. So much for St. Walpurga's protection. Walpurga? I'd have thrown you out long ago, lassie. Like, lassie? That's not German. Palms joined in prayer, the wooden statue of St. Walpurga grants protection to the faithful. This is our bedroom. Oh, okay, this is where you view the endings. I really ought to go through all this junk sometime, I suppose. A small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. I have a little memory box in my closet that's full of, like, my old junk from when I was younger, but it's all the stuff that I want to remember, you know? Stuff that triggers those feel-good memories of the past, you know? This thing's still not working, is it? I'll have to have a word with Mr. Wilhelm sometime soon, I suppose. The clock's hands grate dutifully through time, struggling to turn with each passing second. It's been a long time since I've gone into Granny Hull's room. Not that there's anything to see there, anyhow. I like your rug and tapestry. Well, let's go light that fire then.
What is this?
Good grief. What if it was that witch the townsfolk have been going on about?
Keep it together, Elise.
It was definitely a burglar. That said, I'm not going anywhere without my broom. This one? Oh, this one? Oh, look at the little handprint on the wall. Oh, but first admire this broom. Now look at the handprint on the wall. What's this filthy thing on my wall? Whoever broke into my house is getting a proper earful, that's what. I did not notice the handprint the first time through. Okay. Who in the Lord's name got into my house? Well, let's go find out, shall we? How long has it been since I last used this thing, I wonder? Stringy cobwebs and dust cling to the old oven's wooden doors as though sealing them. Now that I pointed out the smart and dummy quotes thing, you're going to notice it in every game you play. Because I have seen that it seems like most games have the dummy quotes. They don't have smart quotes turned on. And I wonder why. I don't know anything about coding, so I'm not sure how, like, text gets implemented into games. This isn't the time to be watering the garden, is it? Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. I like the sound design too. The slight difference in sound between running on the dirt path and the little wooden planks. And this wind. Spooky. And look, you can see Kieferberg. Kieferberg? Kieferberg. I could go call for help, but... No, not a chance. I'll deal with this mess myself. Kieferberg's rooftops decorate the rolling hills far off in the distance. Because even though I don't speak German, my family didn't teach it. Like, I did take German in college, and I do remember a couple things, and I'm pretty sure if it's an IE, then it's an E sound, and if it's EI, then it's an I sound.
Kieferberg.
And look again at this foreground elements of the wheat and the cobwebs. There you are, you! Shameless thief!
Out with it!
Give me back all you took! Right now! Wait, please. Please forgive me. Oh, she's just over there whacking her with a broom. Oh my gosh.
Out with it!
Well, look how cute it is. Explain yourself, you wretch. I would not be as brave as Elise. I would just shut my doors, I would lock everything, and I would go to sleep and try to pretend it never happened. What were you doing in my house? Wait, please don't hit me. I was just hiding. There were these men, and I won't ask you a second time, thief.
Hurry it up!
Give me back everything you took, right now. But I didn't take anything. I was just scared. Please, I beg of you. Oh, she's so cute. Show me your hands.
Oh, but I
didn't take anything, ma'am. Little grubby hands. Now show me your pockets, and make it quick. I keep telling you, I didn't steal anything, ma'am. This is all I have, I swear. Coins and weeds? What are you doing up here in the mountains?
Oh, that's...
She's so cute. I'm a traveler, man. Turn around. The little turn. It's so cute. You say you're a traveler. Are you all by yourself?
Yes.
Yes, I'm traveling alone. I hoped I could rest for the night in this village, but I saw some people walking in the woods. It frightened me, so I ran to find some place to hide. Wonder if it's the group of men we saw earlier. Ugh, be that as it may, you're still...
But
Oh, please forgive me, ma'am. I didn't mean to make such a mess.
Oh, shush it!
Oh, would you stop calling me that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's so
For
cute.
goodness sake.
Alright, well, I might let you go. If you can prove your innocence, that is.
Oh, that's...
I don't know what else I can do, ma'am. Well, you can start by cleaning up this mess. And then you can...
I'm sorry,
Ma'am?
I did it!
Yes, that's it! A maid! Our
Alright.
prayers have been answered. Listen carefully now. First, you'll be tidying up the mess you've made. In fact, you can clean my whole house, from top to bottom. That'll teach you not to go storming into strangers' homes.
I'm sorry,
Ma'am? Complaining already, are you? Wouldn't you agree this is the least you can do?
Yes.
Oh, of course. I'll gladly do it, ma'am. Good. And in exchange, I suppose you can stay here. But no more thieving. I am not a thief, ma'am. I'll be the judge of that, thank you very much. Anyhow, you work for me, and I'll give you a place to stay. Fair enough, wouldn't you say? It does sound fair, ma'am. And it is very kind of you. I'm not a thief. Fine, you're not a thief. Now would you stop calling me ma'am? Do I look like an old hag to you?
I'm sorry.
You don't. I apologize.
Alright.
My name's Elise, and you'd best remember it.
Yes.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. Look at her little character. The Selenic Wanderer. She's got little... Are they thistles? Oh, Rose and Marine. My name is Rose and Marine. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Elise.
For goodness sake.
Just Elise is fine. Come now. You have a lot of work to do.
Yes.
Yes, of course. So cute. To keep my mouth shut about this whole ordeal. Oh, okay. See, I didn't check this when I played through the first time, so I missed this little dialogue. I can't imagine what could happen if those folks caught wind of this. Kiefer Berg's... Okay, we already read that part, though. What if I go back here? Oh, it'll just let me go inside. I've been super into Kung Fu Tea recently. It was like when the Pikmin Punch came out. Oh, I love the Pikmin Punch. It's not on the menu anymore, so I've been trying to find, like, a substitute. I got the Rose Hip Lemonade this time. It's decent. It's pretty good. It's got that nice tang that the Pikmin Punch had, but still not Pikmin Punch. Weathered by time, the well's wooden structure stands frayed and worn. I just wondered if any of the other dialogue changed after the interaction. Streaky cobwebs and dusts cling to the old oven's wooden doors as though sealing them. Well, really, I haven't used it in a while. How could you even do all of this? Look at my floors.
I'm sorry.
Rose and Marie. Even Granny's plates. Ugh, shattered to pieces. What are you, a wild boar? I'm surprised you didn't break my windows and tear down the walls. Alright, well... You know what you did.
Anyway.
Anyhow, here, take this. Make certain you get into every nook and cranny, you hear? Yes, ma'am. While you're at it, you can sweep the chimney and clean out the fireplace, too. Oh, and wipe that stain off my wall and wash all my windows.
Alright.
I want this place sparkling by the time I wake up tomorrow. Understood?
Of course.
She's so cute, of course.
For goodness sake.
And I told you to quit calling me that.
I'm sorry.
Come now. Let me show you to the well out back.
Oh, but
I can do it myself, Elise. Anything to make up for what I've done. here, lassie. I've no good reason to trust you. I didn't mean to. Every single corner of this house is to be absolutely spotless by sunrise. Dare to cross me even once, and I'll be having a word with the townsfolk.
You hear?
We clear? Yes, Elise. I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Be careful not to wake me either. I have Sunday Mass to attend tomorrow. I'll keep quiet. Good night, Elise. You're not even gonna say goodnight? What if we talk to her again? It's best I leave her be. I just gave her quite the earful. Is something the matter, Elise? No, it's nothing. Nothing different there. Oh, and there's this little, like, flare. Oh, oops. Well, I don't really need to go outside. I just want to see if... No! Okay, you can't check out anything in the foyer. Just leave this area. Okay, upstairs then. Is this different? Nope, still the same. What about this? Okay, to bed then. Now you've done it, Elise. There was hardly a need to be that harsh, but still. What if she's dangerous, or worse even, what if she's the witch the townsfolk have been talking about? Oh, what would Granny Hola do? I wonder. She didn't raise me to be like this. I even threatened to tell on her, too. What's done is done, I suppose. I'll make sense of it tomorrow. It's best I go to bed. A little tsundere of a protagonist. Like, look at this UI! Look how beautiful it is! I love it! It's like a storybook. It's morning already? Same. I can't be late for Sunday Mass or Father Hans will...
You can't be serious!
Good grief, what was I thinking? She's probably taken everything I own by now. I missed the first one? That's another thing I don't like. I keep accidentally closing the menus. I did it when I first played this too. That's why I didn't I would miss part of what it was telling me. Manage your normal food and key items to the item menu. You can consume, because I can't go back. I can only go forward. There should be a way, from like a UI UX perspective, there should be a way to go back and reread through the steps again. Because right now, I can only move forward through it. Look at the little UI for the day. It's so cute. Okay. Anyway. There might be something in here that... Or maybe not. Yeah. Well, let's just look at our items anyway. Normal items. Schreibich nach der Liebe. Fleischget. Oof. Der. Somebody who's German, tell me what this says. Food items. Bread and grapes. A soft, supple loaf of bread from Lebkuchen's bakery. Each glistening grape clings to its stem, coming together in a heavy, plump bunch. Key items. Okay. Worn out and brittle, the broom's ragged handle is riddled with crevices. You know, the broom's probably gonna give the vibe of a witch. Ooh. Rose and marine. It's sparkling. Or maybe not? Doesn't seem like she took or broke anything, but... Hey!
Rosemarine!
Rosmarine! Was that her name? I can't believe she tidied up and left just like that. I didn't even give her anything to eat last night. The poor thing. Now, where could she have gotten to? The small wooden trunk, okay. Should we explore here? Doesn't look like we can. I have a feeling this isn't gonna say anything different. Been using the cauldron for everything these days. Well, I think we know where she's at, so let's just go find her. And now it's daytime. Oh, so nice. Shouldn't have anything to say about it today. Still out in the shed, huh? Rosmarine!
For goodness sake.
There you are, you.
Elise.
Elise. Honestly. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry.
I was intending to leave first thing in the morning, but I was afraid I'd get lost in the dark. Never mind. Come with me now.
Sorry,
Are you taking me to the village? What do you take me for? Some wretch? Ugh, forget what I said last night. Not exactly my finest moment. I didn't mean to be such a brute, truth be told.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for what I did too.
For goodness sake.
I got it. All of that's dead and buried. Now come. I'm running late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
Oh, wait for me, Elise. There she is.
Look.
Flocka. Flock. Look how cute! That little one-eyed goat. Fluffy companion. Oh, he's also got the little thistles next to him.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I'm so relieved to see you. Oh, where have you been? You know this goat?
Of course.
We met on the way to Kieferberg. We've been together since. Yes, we were. We were. Oh, he's the cuddliest little thing, isn't he? The cuddliest little thing, you say.
Anyway.
Anyhow, I have to get going. Wouldn't want to be late for Sunday Mass.
Yes.
I'll be back in a moment, Flock. Your little voice is so cute. Oh, yes. I'm always really impressed with the voice actors. Like, how do they do that? I have to say, you did a decent job tidying up. You did pretty much everything I asked you to.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh, you're so cute. I wanted to assure you I meant no harm, Elise. It kept me up for hours last night thinking you'd...
Oh, shush it.
I get it already. No need to tell me. Here, have some bread. You must be hungry.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Elise. You really are too kind.
For goodness sake.
Oh, good grief. You do remember I hit you with a broom, right? Called you a thief, made you do my bidding and whatnot? Most folks would have tossed me right out the moment they found me, but you didn't. I suppose I didn't. Anyhow, I'm heading out.
All right.
Don't wander about and don't make a mess.
Of course.
I won't, Elise. Well, pursue your love interests. Talk to your favorite girl when you see a heart above her head to schedule a romantic date for later. Well, let's romance the girl we smacked with a broom then. Before you go, Elise, I have something to tell you. If you could come meet me later today. What's keeping you from telling me now? Oh, well, it's That's important, so... I'll be in the back by nightfall, alright? For goodness sakes. It'd best be worth my while, you hear? I promise it's nothing bad. We'll see about that. Elise, crunchy on the outside, sweet on the inside. Like a Sour Patch Kid. Meet Rosa Marine by dusk. Also, I didn't read that. What did this say? I didn't read that. Not so certain it's a good idea to leave like this, but... Is everything alright, Elise? You be good while I'm gone, you hear? Oh, of course. Away we go. Let's go ahead and save. See, the bird is very adorable, and it's very cute that he flies in, but you gotta wait like 3 seconds for him to even come in. Okay, let's save over this one. Okay. Don't look at the spoilers. Don't pay no mind to those. What does this say? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So I can revisit the stuff I've accidentally skipped over. Oh lord, there's a lot of them now. Save often. And still I can't go back. Managing stamina. Oh. Dang it. Oh, I have to go through it again. Like, why? There needs to be a better way to manage these tutorials. That's my 2 cents as a UX UI designer. You can consume and use items. Okay. Romantic date. Okay, the next one is the one we didn't read. Pursue your love interest. Talk to your favorite girl when you see... Oh. But didn't we already read that? Okay, hold on. One more time. Save often. Preserve matches. Okay, you'll lose 1 bread for each time period that passes by. That's 6 breaded. That's a lot of bread. Okay, this is the one we didn't read then. All romantic dates are marked with a heart icon. So this one and this number 6 and number 7 are out of order. All romantic dates are marked with a heart icon. Each date will skip 1 time period. Okay. Very close. Well, at least we can reread them, but I wish there was a better way to manage them. Okay. I like this little cheerful music. I'll get an earful from Father Hans if I don't hurry up. Oh. Unlock the map menu. And for map. Current, attend Sunday Mass. Later, meet Rose and Marine at the backyard at dusk. Okay. Toggle. Good. Can I... Okay, here we go. Well, they all have names. Creek. Crossroads. Village entrance. Church. Got it. Just keep going right. Check your objectives, romantic dates, and tasks on Kieferberg's map. Got it. Don't forget to turn on your lantern in dark places. Down. Well, got stuck on a rock. Up, skip, and jump away. What's that sign on the rocks? Looks a little witchy. Is this where we... Oh, this is where we were last night. And we can save over here as well. Yeah, okay, we can go ahead and save again. We'll just save over what we just saved. Okay. Also, another little kind of nitpicky UX UI thing is that you can't close out of some of this stuff with the escape button. You have to use the R button, which is kind of obnoxious because I feel like if you're going to use your mouse and keyboard, that escape is a pretty intuitive button for closing menus. Don't get me wrong though, I love this game so far. There you are, Elise. Gretel. Granny! Come here, why don't you? Akarai! Good day, Granny Gretel. On your way to Mass, I see. Are you not, old woman? Anything to keep Father Hans off my back? I have some fresh buns. They'll cheer you right up. Why don't you take a look? Oh my gosh, her little jump up there is so cute. It's always lovely seeing you, Elise. I guess we'll buy something. Bread or pretzel? Soft, supple loaf of bread. I keep wanting to say soft, supple. Soft, supple loaf of bread from Lebkuchen's Bakery. A neatly braided soft pretzel. Elise's favorite item from Lebkuchen's Bakery. I guess we'll buy a bread. Buy. Or anything else? Some pretzels, maybe? Granny, I'm poor. See, I just hit escape and it wasn't doing anything. But then if I hit R, then it would exit out of this conversation. So, a little nitpick. But you know, you ought to eat more, Elise. Eat up. I would, Granny. But I'm poor. Need something? Don't forget to stop by village shops for some helpful items. Spend your tea wisely. Wonder what the T stands for. This silly old thing. To think Lebkuchen and I used to spend entire afternoons taking turns on this swing. Secured by slightly frayed rope and covered with pine needles, the swing's wooden plank sways gently in the breeze. I love swinging. Nothing to interact with over here. The little snow white birds and the chicken! And another goat. Oh. So we can't just... These little eyes peeping out from the tree. We can't just enter into people's homes, which, you know what? Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, okay. Peoples! You have long hair. Oh! I closed another menu accidentally. Who knows what that says? Whatever, we'll read it later, I guess. Everything all right, Mrs. Linda? Oh, Elise. Would you take a look at my poor flowers? That windstorm nearly uprooted all of them from their pots. What windstorm? Has nobody told you? Why, you've seen all these branches scattered about town. I heard Brunhilde's roof nearly came off. Oh, it was so frightening. I suppose. Old man? Saw you last night? Come on. Oh, I did see you last night, Bernhard. Might be best to seal our windows and doors, old Wilhelm, just in case. The clock man! Ah, there she is, alive and kicking. Made it home all right last evening, I see? I did indeed, Mr. Bernhard. You folks have your hands full today, it seems. Folks were scared out their wits. Make it sound like a trivial matter, old Wilhelm. Y'all just call him old to his face. Oh, it was a sight you wouldn't believe last. Like, see? Doesn't that sound like, I don't know, Irish or Scottish or something? Branches and leaves piled up high against folks' doors. Entire treetops, some of them. Surely that's a bit of an exaggeration. The alleys took a beating, that's for certain. Some say they heard the wind knocking at their doors. Old Jochen says it might have been the witch herself, but oh, here we go again. You can never be too certain, lass. Anyhow, I'll be heading inside now, folks. Let us hope for a better night's sleep this evening. May the Lord hear you, Wilhelm. Well, y'all are going to church. I'm sure you can pray about it. See? Takes just a hair too long. Let's save here, I guess. Yes. Okay. Alright. Heinrich, I saw you last night too. Good seeing you, Elise. Oh, it must have been even worse up in the mountains. Ariane. It wasn't that bad, believe it or not. Oh, that's such a relief. I'm afraid we weren't as lucky, sadly. Oh, I do hope nobody was hurt. We can thank both the Lord and St. Valpurga nobody was, but many of the townsfolk got their windows shattered and the roof tiles blown off. That's intense. Well, what about you, Mr. Heinrich? Oh, it was awful. Our window shutters were ripped right off their hinges. Oh, that is awful. It'll take all day to tidy up and fix everything. It's all right, dearest. The sooner we get to it, the sooner it'll be done. Oh, I can lend a hand if you'd like me to, Mrs. Ariane. Oh, that's all right, Elise. Come now, you two. Best get inside. Let's see. Nothing down here. Except for a cute little cat. And there's a cat. What are those things called? The little wind things on rooftops? What are those called? There's a cat on it. Cat motif, I suppose. Oh. This isn't the time to wander about. I best hurry. Okay. Oh, oops, sorry. I think that's just because I'm hitting the shift key. The little fast forward static thing. Okay, the section will skip one time period. Bertha! Goodness, Elise, you look dreadful. Gee, thanks. Good morning to you too, Mrs. Bertha. Oh, I wasn't certain you'd come today, Elise. Odalie. Odilly? Odalie. I think Odalie maybe sounds better than Odilly. Odelie? Odelie, maybe? Why wouldn't I, Mrs. Odelie?
Odilie.
Odelie. Okay. Why wouldn't I, Mrs. Odelie? And Elma. My, Elise, you look quite tired. Couldn't catch a wink, I'd wager. Frightening, wasn't it? Marielle?
Marielle.
I'm pretty sure it would be Elisa, too. I think the E would kind of have a sound.
Elise.
It is Elisa. Elisa. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess some of my studying paid off at some point in my life. Marilla. Marilla. Okay. Frightening, wasn't it? Oh, it must have been dreadful up in the mountains. Not at all. It seems you folks had it worse than I did. My, now that's hard to believe. That was no ordinary windstorm, I tell you. How so, Odile? Oh, I've about had it with this nonsense. She's saying it came from the woodland, that's why. Oh, Odile, it's no use entertaining such notions, my dear. You'll see, Marilla. All I can see is we're running late for Mass. Goodness. What has Kieferberg come to? Let's see. Let me check this one, too. Kieferberg? Kieferberg. Kieferberg. So, yeah. It is an E sound. I think the game promotion says Kieferberg, though.
From suspicion of the witch-fearing townsfolk of Kieferberg.
After you, Elisa. The wetland, huh? Elisa. Ooh, there's a shiny spot on the floor back there.
Elise!
Good morning, Elise. I'm gonna say Elisa because that's what the game people are saying. Freya, evergreen sweetheart. And she has little dandelions next to her. Cute. How are you always so cheery, Freya? You took so long, I thought you weren't coming. I overslept a little, I suppose. Didn't get that much sleep last night.
Oh, what can we do?
Oh, me neither. And all because of that windstorm. Not even my little sprig could help me. Your sprig? I keep a tiny sprig of lavender under my pillow, you see. Sniffing it helps me sleep better. And it leaves such a lovely... Shh! Keep quiet, you two.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilhelm. We best focus now, Elise. I don't know. I don't think Freya's my type, you know? Freya's a little bit like the... She's a pick-me! She's a little bit pick-me. She gives that energy. Best focus now.
You.
You're the one wittering on, Freya. You're getting me in trouble. May the blessing of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. Don't worry, I'm not going to use that voice forever. May the hallowed Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. Amen. This Saturday, we will once again be celebrating our patroness, Saint Valpurga. As you all know, preparations for the festivities are already underway. Let us all contribute to the best of our abilities, brethren and sisterin. That said, I am aware of what transpired last night. Several of our neighbors were severely affected by the windstorm. I urge everyone to lend a hand in clearing out the alleyways. Let us all have compassion for one another in these trying times. Let us trust Saint Valpurga to guide our people and keep Kieferberg out of harm's way. May the Lord be with you, brethren and sisterin. Amen. And sibling Rin. Like, look, this is my favorite UI. It's so cute. Oh, this one's my favorite. Whoever designed this, I love this. Took all you had to get out of bed this morning, I'd wager. Lebkuin!
Lebkuin's my favorite.
Sugary devotee. Lebkuin. She's got little daffodils next to her name.
Shush it, you.
Very funny, Lebkuin. Jokes aside, Elise, don't I keep telling you to take your apron off for Sunday Mass? I'm certain the Lord couldn't care less, so why should you? You're riling me up on purpose again, Leb. Can you tell?
For goodness sake.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'd best get to work now, before it gets late.
See you later, Elise.
Don't forget to come about later, Elise. I won't. Unlock the relationship menu! Don't worry, we're gonna talk to Lebby. Oh, I did it again! Oh. Whoever designed this, please tweak it a little bit. A little bit. Because it's way too easy to accidentally close it before you read it. Oh, it shows up a little too late. It's like right as I'm trying to interact with something that it will show up, and so it will close the first page. And it's very obnoxious. Relationships menu. Open the locket to check on your romantic relationships with Rose and Marine, Freya, and Lebkuchen. Alright. My nose itches. Ugh. Okay. Gustav! We'd best send word to Primeldorf before... Oh, Elise. I didn't see you there. Send word to Primeldorf, Mr. Gustav? We're having folks from Primeldorf lend a hand with the festival this year, Elise. I heard the windstorm wasn't as bad up in the mountains, lass. Freya was fretting over you like you wouldn't believe. She was? You ought to thank the Lord for your good fortune, Elise. Certainly, Father. Hard at work even on Sunday, are you? When aren't I, Father? Sundays are meant for rest, Elise. You let us know if you ever need a hand, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav. Thank you. To our bestie, Lebby. Couldn't sleep much last night, could you? Could you? Didn't sleep a wink. Explains the hilarity. You're hopeless, Lebkuin. As long as you keep indulging me. So it's my fault, huh? Here you go, before I forget. Oh, free pretzels. Oh, you brought me my favorite. Mr. Bernhard said you were rather late getting home last night. Is that so? I did tell you it was almost time for supper when you stopped by. And I told you Mrs. Elma worked me like a donkey right up until nightfall. Mr. Bernhard was fretting over you is all. Mr. Bernhard can find better things to do at this time, I'm certain. You really are so stubborn, Elise. Anyhow, it's about time I head out. Say, I'll be up at the bell tower all afternoon if you'd like to keep me company. I'll be there, Leb. I love Lebkuin the best. I love, like, friends to lovers. It's so sweet. Like, I suppose if you play this, then you should probably try to go for each of the girls once, but... I remember sneaking into Father Hans' study with Leb when we were children. These two rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. Get that sparkly. Huh? I've never seen water coming out of here. Wonder if they've ever been used for anything. Polished completely smooth, the pearly stone basin sits untouched. Oh, up this way then? Look, it's that sign again. Mysterious note. There's something written on here. Hallowed Valpurga, sanctified be thy name. Thy nama. Wouldn't it be like, since Valpurga's a woman, wouldn't Dine be the feminine version? May thy will be everlasting and thy grace all embracing. Quenched thou shalt be on the Sabbath of the full moon. German people, tell me, is this correct? May this prayer find its restful place in thy life-bearing grove. A prayer? There's something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offering lies at the crossroads beyond the maypole. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received. And the crossroads. Wonder who dropped this. Sus. Investigate notes further. Okie dokie. This must be Lev Kuhin's Bible. Let's see. No, I can't do it. It's so tedious. I can't get past the first sentence. A copy of the Holy Scripture rests upon the altar beneath a thin layer of dust. No wonder Father Hans is such a miserable wretch. I would be too if I had to read this gibberish all day. Father Hans' Holy Scripture rests upon the altar, each page scrawled with annotations. Saint Valpurga, huh? Basking in its holy glory, the image of Saint Valpurga solemnly watches over Kieferberg Church. Don't worry, that other door that we just walked past, I didn't investigate, says the same thing as the one on the left. Polished completely smooth, those pearly stone basins sits untouched. Okay. Oh, sorry. That's it's just because I'm accidentally hitting the shift key and like fast forwarding through the interaction, I suppose. I stopped lighting candles since Granny Hulda passed. Not that they ever did anything anyhow. Kept burning in the wake of a prayer. Each candle's flame flickers in serene devotion. I'm not Catholic, but I have been in Catholic churches, and I do really like the prayer candles. There's something very, like, calming about them. This place always brings back such good memories. The fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. So this game takes place in spring. Well, down and outside we go. And I guess we'll check our map. Oh!
For goodness sake!
Thank goodness that's over. What a bore. I think I'll have to work all day until the evening. Well, who's your favorite girl? Let me know below. Time periods. Each day has 6 time periods, but only 3 are working periods. Morning, afternoon, and dusk. Okay. Okay. Only 3 working periods. All goals marked with the time icon will skip 1 time period. Well, let's talk to Freya. Oh, Elise, I was waiting for you. Waiting for me? I almost forgot to give you this. Is it a sprig of lavender? Ointment. You mentioned your hands were feeling dry, right? Oh, you didn't have to, Freya. I use it right before bed, every night. It does wonders for the skin. I put a little lavender in there, too. Oh, it is lavender. Wait, you made this yourself? Of course I did, silly. That's Papa's favorite. His hands are always dry, you see. You do have a knack for this sort of thing, don't you? So I'm told, I suppose. Anyhow, I'd best move along before it gets late. Say, Elise, I was wondering... I'm going to pick some flowers this afternoon up in the mountains. Flowers? I thought maybe you might care to join me, if you'd like. Well, alright, I'll be there, Freya. Oh, that's wonderful. Have a nice day, Elise. Well, we've double booked our afternoon. wonder. Okay, so we can work with chickens or work with apples. And I didn't explore the whole city when I was here before, or when I played before either. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to people again. Oh, or maybe let's save first. Yeah, I wish the bird would, like... I think what would be better is, like, if the bird flew in when you entered the area with the ribbon. So that you could just walk up to it at any point and it would already be there for you to save. That way you could still see the cute animation, because the animation is very nice and I know they spent a lot of time on it. But it's just a little annoying to have to wait for it. Okay. We can't all leave Kieferberg over this nonsense. Leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, Elise. It's that witch folks keep wittering on about. Brunhilde! That windstorm couldn't have been a mere coincidence, old Jochen. Calm down, Brunhilde. Dorothea. Think of your baby. Now, I'm not one to believe such things, but... Spill the tea, Bertha. I thought you weren't buying into this nonsense, Mrs. Bertha. Why, who are you to say it's nonsense, Elise? Do you truly think there's a witch out there? Oh, we wouldn't know, Elise. You seem to be a little too certain about it, young lady, because it's utterly ridiculous. We ought to be careful when discussing such things. Truly, Dorothea, you never know who you could be listening. What are you... Oh, please don't say such things, Mrs. Bertha. Come now, let's change the subject, shall we? Oh. Oops. Oh yeah, we need to look at the little relationship menu. Look how cute that is. Once more. Okay. So this is the suspicion meter of whether or not people think we're a witch. It's like 10% sus right now. Even though I have played this before, I didn't remember which dialogue option I picked. I thought I picked the one that was gonna make suspicion go down, because the first time I played I did. I picked the right one, guessing, and now I picked the wrong one. Oh well though. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. It's like the tip of it. Okay. I love that. It was kind of like a nod to Sailor Moon, you know? Her little compact when it glistens and then it transforms. Oh, so cute. Rose and Marine. Freya. Lebkuchen. I'm probably gonna go for Lebkuchen first. She is my fave. So. Well, let's go do some chores, I guess, and talk to some people. Can't be bothered to lend a hand in the alleys, Elise? Folks can look after their own homes, I'd say. Sparing yourself on a Sunday, I see. As a matter of fact, I happen to work every Sunday, Mrs. Lorelei. All right. Whatever you say, lassie. Say, have you seen my niece by chance? Molly? I'll take it you haven't, then. No, I don't think I have, Mrs. Lorelei. She's been up to no good lately, you see. Running about begging for food, skipping class. Who knows what else? I see. Nothing a good whipping can't fix, anyhow. I wouldn't be so certain. Okie dokie, I'm gonna leave you to that, then. Old ladies! You've seen what it did to the alleys, Marella. Oh, Odalie, what are we to do with you? Is everything alright, Mrs. Marella? Odalie here's making too much of that windstorm's all. You see, Marella? See what, Mrs. Odalie? Old Jochen's right, lass. That windstorm came from the woodland. It's that wretched witch. For goodness sake. You'd best keep such thoughts to yourself, Odalie. Townsfolk are already frightened. You wouldn't want to make it worse. Why, I'm simply trying to alert the folks to the you ought to watch your words theory. That's what happens when you try Mrs. Morella's patience, I suppose. She got yelled at. Okay, so I did the chicken minigame But I haven't done the apple one, so let's try it then, shall we? Ludman. Ludwig. Working on a Sunday again, Elise? Sundays are for taking one's leisure. Old Jochen! I'm afraid I can't afford to take my leisure, old Jochen. I like how they just call the old people old. Well, they don't call the old ladies old. Let's see, how does translate say Jochen? Jochen. Okay. The festival's this Saturday, Elise. Won't be any shortage of work, I'm sure. You ought to look after yourself, Elise. That's right. Ludwig's right. They're facing rather trying times, folks. Trying times, you say? That windstorm was a warning from the witch, lass. Oh, for goodness sake. We'll be heading out on patrol again tonight, old Jochen. As for you, Elise, make certain you head on home before nightfall today. May Saint Valpurga's blessings be upon us, folks. Saint Valpurga! More people to talk to? Marlin. What do you say, Elise? About what, Mrs. Marlin? Don't mind us. We were just talking about the festival. It's the perfect opportunity to find yourself a groom, Elise. Can't say I'm interested if I'm honest. Don't try her patience, Marlin. Oh, I was right about Elise's age when I met Tristan. Lucas, too. He wasn't much older when he left for Primeldorf to get married. Linda, what did I tell you? I won't hear another word about your brother, Linda. It's best if I leave them to it. Slowly back away from there. Granny! Matilda. Here, I thought I wouldn't be seeing you today, Elise. Everything's fine, Mrs. Matilda. I hardly noticed the windstorm. Oh, you can't imagine how glad I am to hear that, dearie. I'm afraid I wasn't as fortunate, however. I can lend a hand with anything you need, Mrs. Matilda. Thank you, my dear. All is well. Don't fret. I woke up to a pile of branches blocking my front door. That's all. I had to wait for the lads to come and clear it out. Well, I'm glad it wasn't more serious. So am I, Elise. I was worried about you. Living all alone up in the mountains. I can look after myself, Mrs. Matilda. Oh, I can only hope we can all have a better night's sleep tonight. What are you children doing? Wrong button. No, come back. Time for work. All available tasks are marked with the broom icon. Each task you do will skip one time period. The better you do, the better your reward. Do your best and spend your tea wisely in the shops. Your tildas. I don't know. What are we calling the money in this game? Are you here to prank Vilma too, Elise?
Jacob, why did you tell her?
What's this about pranking Mrs. Vilma?
It's nothing to do with you.
Oh, no, you don't. Out with it, you two. Either spill it or I will be telling Mrs. Vilma everything I just heard.
Please, Elise, don't tell anyone. Join us then. Let's prank her together.
Apfel. Deal.
Hooray!
So, what's this about?
Buckets.
Buckets?
We're hanging a
Wrong voice?
We're hanging a bucket of water above the inn's front door, Elise. So that when she comes out, splash!
And how are you two expecting to do this without being seen?
Well, for goodness sake.
Well, I guess that answers that question. Let's talk about the rest of... Oh, never mind, it's blocked.
What a mess.
Won't be going through here anytime soon, I suppose. Well, maybe it's like that for the rest of the village, then. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. This is probably also partly for the demo, so you don't have access to the whole game yet. Okay. Well, wait, let's go save first, and then we'll do the little mini game. Ah, you come by just in time, Elise. You seem a little anxious, Mrs. Elma. How can I not be with all this rubbish scattered about town? Anyhow, won't you fetch me some apples? Alright, I do. Oh, we're gonna need to eat some bread soon, too. I'll lend you a hand, Mrs. Elma. See that you bring me the absolute ripest, you hear? Only makes me want to bring her the rotten ones. How many apples do these folks need, anyhow? It's raining apples!
It's raining apples! It's raining apples!
Okay. Starto! Are you gonna tell me how to play, though? A, B move. Goody. So, I did play the chicken game, and the controls are a little finicky. It's something that I'm like, I don't know if it will play better with like an actual controller, if maybe it's just the computer controls. It's just like, it was a little bit like, there's a bit of lag between me telling it what to do and it actually doing what I was asking it to do, if that makes sense. And then again, it may be programmed to be like that, so that it makes it a little more difficult, so it's not too easy. Just something to keep in mind. Okay, let's get to it. Round one. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh! 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 Whoa, this moves really fast. This one controls better than the chicken one, I would say. Oh, shoot! Oh no! Oh no! Oh man. Okay, yeah, this one controls way better than the chicken game. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that one part of it. Round two!
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh shoot! Oh no! Not the rotten apples! I bet there's somebody who's really good out there that can like catch all of the good apples in one go. I'm not that game player though. Ooh, is that good? You know, I feel like I deserve an A. But I guess I did catch some rotten apples, so maybe not. I will settle for a B. That's good. B is good. So it's not gonna let me click yes. I don't know what. Oh, because it costs money. Oh, I thought that said ST, but I think it says 5T as in 5 monies. Okay. Nah, we're not gonna try again then, because we don't have any money. Tiffle! Tiffle! That's what the money's called! I just saw it in the bottom left. You pass! This'll do, I suppose. Would've been better off asking Freya instead, perhaps. Rude! Why didn't you ask her then? Oh, I will next time. Good! I don't want to pick your apples anyway. This entitled old hag. Ooh, 32 tiffle. Sonntag! We need to eat some bread. Ooh, romantic dates available? We're not gonna go see Freya. Sorry to disappoint whoever out there is like, go for Freya! We are going to see Lebkuchen. Now let's talk to some new people. There you are, lassie. Mrs. Vilma, they're gonna put a bucket above your door. Here I am, Mrs. Vilma. You've heard, I'm sure. About the windstorm? Yes. Oh, to hell with that nonsense. I'm talking about the festival. What about it, Mrs. Vilma? My Elise, I didn't take you for a simpleton. What do you take me for, then? What do you need, Mrs. Vilma? I would appreciate it if you didn't waste my time. My, don't get a temper now. I need your help with the inn is all. Already talked to Freya. She'll be lending a hand as well. We'll go by faster with both of us, at least. Oh, don't be silly. You'll be cleaning up. I need Freya's eye for the flower garlands. Why, you... You'd best be prepared to lend a hand, you hear. Ooh! At least that was the right option. Okay, let's go save while we got our suspicion down. Okay. Oh, there's so much to do. I could chop wood, help with chickens. Okay, but we're gonna meet Lebkuchen. The demo is free, so if you want to do something else, you can download the demo for free. Try yourself. Go down, please. Thank you. Save. Okay. Did it save? Save. Okay. Get out here. And now we'll go back and check out stuff. Talk to Wilma. Can't go there. We could go in the inn and just kind of see what's in here. The pretty innkeeper. Velma! You got Vilma and Velma.
How can I help you, darling?
Bye. Well, I have 9 currently, so probably don't need to buy any more. Got an ointment. You know, we're not gonna buy anything. We don't need anything yet. We don't need anything yet. We don't have a lot of money.
Are you sure that's all, sweetheart?
Bye, Miss Velma.
You should come by more often, darling.
I imagine that if somebody was voice acting for her, she would sound like Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls.
Hello, Mayor.
Oh, what am I to do, Elise? Father Hahn knows what's best for us, Odile. Is everything all right, Mrs. Marlin? Bertha said it came from Woodland. Oh, for goodness sake, Mrs. Odile. Old Jochen's been withering on about this nonsense. Wittering on about this nonsense, you see. Oh, we need to convince Father Hans to tell us the truth. What truth, Mrs. Odile? Father Hans knows as much as we do anyhow. Old Stefan warned us last. He said that we... For goodness sakes, old Stefan was on his deathbed. We can't keep clinging to his gibberish. You may be right, Marlin, yet I still... Gather your prayers and compose yourself now. Oh, I suppose. Yeah! Okay, well that's good. Look at her pretty glossy hair. I bet if you had hair like this in real life, this thick, it would be so heavy. Although I do wish my hair was thicker. Oh, Elise! You don't look so good, Mrs. Dorothea. Have you seen Miffy by any chance? Miffy? I ought to make sure she's doing her daily readings. She's awfully behind. No, I haven't. Have you tried asking Mrs. Lorelei? Yes, I was told she went down... Yes, I was told she went to the well for water, but she's not there. Oh, Elise, I can only pray she's alright. She does wander off quite often, doesn't she? Won't you please tell her if you see her? So is that going to show up on the map too? I guess not. I have no idea why my nose is so itchy. Maybe it's just allergies. It is allergy season. It's driving me crazy though. Keep Muffy is... What is her name? Is it Molly? Miffy? Muffy? Does nobody get her name right? Oh, it's wonderful seeing the laddies making merry, isn't it? Reminds me of my time with Gretel and your grandmother, Elise. You three used to be very close, I remember. Oh, we got up to some mischief, that's for certain. It's hard to imagine, if I'm honest. Seeing those laddies running about gives me hope, Elise. You, Freya, and Lebkuchen too, all good girls. I can't say I won't leave town eventually, Mrs. Mechtilda. Kieferberg is our home, Elise. I would say that alone is worth our while. I suppose. More good than bad coming our way, God willing. Best keep a positive outlook, Ludwig. We best keep a positive outlook, Ludwig. Wow, that was a little bit of a tongue twister for me. Festival's a week away. Are you still talking about the windstorm? Even the lass has had enough of that, you see. Old Jochen's right, Heinrich. It was more than a mere windstorm.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I think I speak for all of Kieferberg when I say it's better to be safe than sorry, that's all.
Spreading this nonsense about town's doing more harm than good, Mr. Ludwig.
I have to agree. Old Odalie's losing her wits. Father Hans can have a word with her later. And as for us, we have to act before it's too late, or we'll never hear the end of it. Children?
Oh my goodness, my nose. Elise, Elise.
I'm busy. Shoo shoo.
You're so boring, Elise. No wonder you're always in such a bad mood, Elise. Mommy.
Oh, I'll tell you who's always in a bad mood, you little.
Please, Elise, come play with us. She won't. She's a coward. Coward, coward.
Oh, I'll show you the coward.
Give me that. How did you do that, Elise? Oh, she's good. You did it from so far away, Elise.
Grunya.
You're making too much of it, you brats. Your arms are longer, that's why. Cheater! You're a cheater! Why, you?
Oh, Elise. Perfect timing. What's the matter, Mrs. Marilla? Poor old Elise losing her wits, you see. She's rather superstitious after all. I suppose it could be bad, considering her age. Truly. She's been coming in and out of the alleys, too. I suppose she's fretting over the damage, but... Are you done with the cleanup, Mrs. Ariana? Ariane?
Ariane.
Ariana. Ariana Grande. Oh, it's taking a while, but it's coming along. Totally won't last a week carrying on like this. Without our support, I'm afraid she'll... Oh, okay, she's gonna kick the bucket, I guess. Save. Okay. Alright. Let's go see Leb Kuhn. Or you know what we could do? Let's try out that other minigame. And then we'll just load, we'll reload, and then go see Leb Kuhn. Because I just saved, so no biggie. No biggie. Ah, Elise, are you busy today, I wonder? Do you need anything, Mrs. Linda? I was hoping you could collect some eggs for me. Oh. I'm rather busy. Maybe later, Mrs. Linda. I have my hands full at the moment. Oh, that's all right. I'll ask Jacob. The poor lad's afraid of the hens. Where's the other one? Help Elizabeth chop some wood. Oh, okay. Let's go see about chopping some wood. If you want to try the chicken game yourself, you can download the demo, because I don't feel like playing the chicken game. It's kind of hard. Oh. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna go talk to Leb Kuhn then. Miffy? Mrs. Dorothy is looking for you, Molly.
Not the daily readings. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not going back, Elise. It's a Sunday.
So? I'm working either way, aren't I?
Oh, but you're different.
What's that?
I'm just a girl. I can't be working all day like you.
Rude. Look, Cohen! Oh, wait, did we ever consume any bread? Ooh, we did not. Let's consume some bread. Eat. Let's eat one more. Her little wink in the top corner, cute. Oh wait, I think she's up at the top. Yeah. Probably not supposed to run at a church, but we're running. There she is. I'll spend some time with her.
Rather cute, aren't you?
My, there's no need to run, Elise. Oh, you heard that, huh?
Shush it, you.
Who's running you? You're always like this, Lebkuin. I can't help it. You're so easy to tease, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Oh, for goodness sake. Such a nice day today. I could stay here until nightfall. In the mood for another earful from Father Hans, are you? Remember when we would sneak up here at nighttime? To look at the stars and snack on leftover pretzels. As if I'd forget that. Or that night that old geezer caught us. You'll never let that one go, will you, Elise? That wretch had me on my knees praying for hours on end. Yet all you got was an earful. I recall praying right alongside you that night, don't you? Because you felt sorry for me, not because he told you to. You two will never see eye to eye, will you? What's there to see? You're the one who's put up with him for too long, is the way I see it. It's not as though we've never been at odds with each other. Oh, spare me. Over what? You think I'm short of complaints? Indulge me, why don't you? Bald geezers like you belong in the pig pen, you oinker! Oh my gosh! Lebkuin! That sweat, though. He'll never hear us from up here, Elise. Father Hans standing below the bell tower. Like, what? Alright, but you're the one getting the lecture if he catches us. At the top of your lungs now. You're so ugly, not even Saint Valperga can save you, you ogre! Just like crying below. Dear, tell me my hair's too long again, and I'll chop off whatever's left of yours, you old weasel. Did he really tell you that? For a clergy woman, that is. Who cares about some made-up rules, lad? Aren't you feeling a lot lighter after all that, Elise? I can see you needed it, that's for sure. I'm no saint after all, despite my veil. It's a shame you don't let your hair down more often, Leb. It suits you much better than that dust cloth on your head. Oh, this is part of her veil. I was like, interesting dress design, but it's her veil. I really like the character designs. I really do. Like, they're so beautiful. The outfits are so intricate. My, you're such a charmer, Elise. All it does is weigh you down. And it makes you look gloomy, too. And how do I look without it, then?
Shush it, you.
You're such a killjoy, Lebkuin. Anyhow, Elise, it's best we move along, won't you say? Those eggs won't collect themselves, I suppose. I'll be waiting for you by the bakery later. Don't forget. Of course, Leb. I'll be there. Liebe Schweizer!
Liebesbeweis.
Lebkuin harp piece acquired. I don't think I said that right, but you know. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite UI screen. It is so cute. And I really like the texture they have on her little running person, like little chalk or pastel kind of vibe. And now it's sunset. You'll get a heart after every successful date. Check the progress in your relationships menu. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to see if that said something different after the date. Well, I guess let's save and go do a task. Running low on tiffle. Come on, bird. Father? Father? You don't want to talk to me? Oh. I need to have a word with you, Elise. You heard me? No. It's come to my attention you went home rather late yesterday. Oh, for goodness sakes! Bernhard and Ludwig are quite concerned about you. My apologies, Father. But it wasn't just my own fault. Whose fault was it then, would you say?
Mrs. Elma's, obviously.
She kept me working until nightfall, as you know. Kieferberg has no need for conflict. The town's tense enough as it is. Tense about what, the witch? You oughtn't to make light of it, Elise. Lest Mrs. O'Dealy spontaneously catch on fire. Yeah, I know. How could such a thing happen? It was a manner of speech, Father. Rather crude one, even for you, Elise.
Oh, for goodness sake! I don't have time for this.
Oh, she's a witch birder! Looking after the flowers, are you?
Ah, Elise. Mama asked me to look after the hearth for a bit.
Instead, you're out here playing with Lila, huh?
Lila. It's so boring. I'll give it a chance at it once in a while.
Wonder what Mrs. Linda would have to say about that, Jacob. Jacob.
Oh, but you wouldn't tell her, would you?
Not if you promise to keep a proper eye on it, I won't.
Well, I promise, Elise.
You've been spending too much time with April, you know. April?
Apfel.
We came up with another idea to prank Wilma. Apfel's over there planning it out right now.
I might pay him a little visit then. Your youth won't last working on a Sunday, my dear. Mine didn't, that's for certain. Shows, I'd say. Would you believe we're still not done with the alleys? My, that certainly is taking a long time. I'm surprised you haven't lent a hand today, Elise. It's a Sunday, Mrs. Bertha. We all have time on our hands. Oh, is that so? Why don't you come and tidy up my kitchen then? I could certainly use the time. Come now, it's not as though the lass hasn't been working all day. Doing what? Collecting eggs? Doing whatever it is folks need, Mrs. Bertha, as always. Oh, you two will never see eye to eye, will you? Lebby! I thought you'd be holed up in church all day, Leb. Oh, I'm waiting for Mrs. O'Dealy. She's asked me to pray the rosary with her outside. Says she needs blessings after lending a hand in the alleys. Lending a hand? What's she doing out there? Wittering on about the witch. So I'm told, yes. You put up with too much of this nonsense, Leb. You know my answer to that, Elise. It's my duty to play make-believe Mrs. O'Dealy all day. You wouldn't understand. Elise! You'll have me fretting over you at this rate, you know. Aren't you already? No more than you fret over me. Unnecessarily, I'll add. Speaking of Mrs. O'Dealy, she's rather late. I can keep you company until she comes about, Leb. My good deed for the day. I have a better idea for your good deed of the day, Elise. Moving along to work and stop wasting time. Go on now. I'll be seeing you later. My friend. Has Mr. Wilhelm shut himself in again? We told him we'd be coming by, but chances are he's up to no good again, the old donkey. He'll be meeting his maker sooner rather than later at this rate. If only you did even half of what he does at his age. You're one to talk, you. Guido. Isn't he one to nap on Sundays? Oh, we've been knocking, but he's deaf as a log. Oh, so that's Tristan. Oh, we best come back later, lads. Carrying all that wood out of the alleys without his cart is a little... Oh, to hell with it, Finn. We can get Gustav to lend us a hand. Eugene, too, if he's still about town. Eugene... Gustav, they're looking for you. Oh, don't walk away. Still running about town, I see. As I do, Mr. Gustav. Weighs me down seeing you work hard at work on a Sunday. Why don't you come for dinner one of these days? Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. Freya would be jumping for joy, you know that. I'm grateful for the invitation, truly, but I have, some soup! Some soup spoiling sometime tomorrow, you see? Freya talks about you day and night. I can see you're close friends. Oh, that's... Whatever the reason, Elise, you're always welcome in our home. You hear? Thank you so much, Mr. Gustav. It's only a matter of time until Freya brings you round. You'll see. I'm gonna walk away now. My Elise, you don't mean to tell me you're still working. I don't have much of a choice, Mrs. Brunhilde. Why, that can't be good for you. You're too yielding, Brunhilde. Oh, I can't help it with a baby on the way. Those are some enviable words, Brunhilde. Enviable, Mrs. Ariana? Oh, it's nothing worth mentioning. Moving back to Primeldorf may very well be our only option, sadly. It's only a matter of time, Brunhilde. Kieferberg no longer has much to offer. I left Primeldorf behind for my husband, but... You won't be staying for long either, will you, Elise? Elise is too self-driven for Kieferberg. Always has been. I suppose. Well, is there anything else we can do? Well, I guess we can't play Kiss the Rat. I'm gonna assume that one's Kiss the Rat. Oh, it says there's another job in the town square. Obviously missed it. I just have to go back and see if I can find it. Oh, it was absolutely horrifying. What happened, Mrs. Vilma? Those dreadful branches inside my shed. I heard nothing of the branches reaching the end. They didn't last. It's a mystery as to someone or something left a... Oh, I wouldn't even know what to call it. Rather sinister, isn't it? You're fretting too much, Mrs. Wilma. It could be that it is coming from the woodland. Elise! Why do you say that, Elise? No reason. I'm simply going by what others have been saying, Mr. Ludwig. It was you. Oh, I just know it. Huh? Come now, Vilma. We can't be saying such careless things. Truly, but I still ought to say. If there's anything you know, Elise. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm done talking to you lot. Well, this is unfortunate. Our suspicions going up again. Elise. Well... Okay, I think it's in the relationship thing. 20% sus. That's no bueno. But... Oh, we do have a love cooing heart. So cute. That will keep us feeling good, even though the town thinks we're a witch, I guess. Even though we have done nothing magical. Oh, there you are, Apple. What are you doing, Apple?
Shush, look! Velma's losing her wits.
Losing her wits?
It worked! We did it, Elise!
What worked, Apple?
Jakob and I hid a bunch of those branches in her shed.
That's your prank?
Well, why don't you come up with a better idea then?
I'm not the one who wanted to prank Vilma to begin with.
You were just as giddy about it as we were, you liar.
Was not.
We're two.
I'll tell Mrs. Vilma you pranked her.
I'll tell Vilma you pranked her if you do. Why, you...
Well, I guess there's no winning this one. If I go back, we'll... I don't have the patience to deal with these folks. Okay. Well, guess we know rather sinister isn't the option you're supposed to pick now. Okay, there's supposed to be a job somewhere over here. Oh wait, are we supposed to meet? Oh, we're supposed to meet Rose and Marine. Well, let's go meet Rose and Marine instead then. Sorry for ditching you. Ah, Elise. I thought you'd be in town? Oh, I just stopped to pay Mrs. Gretel a visit. She's been wanting to teach me this recipe, but I can't seem to find the time. Recipe for what? Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Elise. You see, Papa's a big fan of her honey milk bread, but... Mr. Gustav? He's got the biggest sweet tooth, you know. Now that's a little unexpected. I've been meaning to learn the recipes all. Oh, why not get it from Mrs. Gretel's? Oh, it's a little embarrassing, but... Papa... Well... He's always said that, you don't have to tell me, Freya. He says he likes my cooking better because it's, made with love. You're a pick-me, Freya! Oh, I know, Elise. He's so embarrassing. Could've just not told me. Now I'm just gonna go home on that note. Can we go this way now? Let's not wander about too far. Nope, cannot. Maybe in the full game. Can I go down this way? Oh, I can't go down this way though. I haven't been this way yet. Let's see what it says on the map. The woodland. Huh. Yeah, this will keep me from being suspicious traveling in the dark woods. Where they think the witch's stuff is coming from. Oh. Let's not wander about too far. Okay, well. This is as far as we're going. And there's no town music here. Just wind. We'll just save at our house. Oh, well, I didn't really mean to run up here, but cool that you can. Maybe sometimes there's items up there or something. I'm not gonna get stuck on the rock this time. I want to go stand in the middle of that mushroom circle, but I don't think I can get up there. I got stuck on the rock again. Oh, I can! Cute. Can I go this way? Oh, I can go this way. Ooh, I can go this way. Viewpoint. Okay. Cool. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is where Freya was earlier, I think. I think that's what it said on the map. Goodness knows what I would give to live in a castle just like that one. Yet here I am. A simple maid of all work. Is that what your grandma was? Was she like a jack of all trades type thing? Did she not teach you a trade? I feel like that's something that should have happened. Should have taught you a trade. Anyways, shining in the distance, the monumental castle stands ephemeral and out of reach. I guess this is where Freya was picking some flowers. That's pretty. Okay. Time to run. I gave my dog like a snack before I started recording, and I guess she's just been walking around with it because it seems like she only just now decided to start eating it because I can smell it. Some dog snacks are so stinky. Does your pet, like, hoard their treat until the right moment? I think it's so funny that she does that. I don't know. I know we missed... Save? Okay. I know we missed, some tutorial stuff, but I don't know if I feel like flipping through all of this to try and read it, especially if I accidentally pass it. Rose and Marine. Fluck. There you are, Fluck. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything. Walks away annoyed. Rose and Marine. Left time. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. Maybe I should have bought some more bread.
Rose and Marine!
There you are, Rosemarine.
Elise!
I didn't know you'd be back so soon, Elise. Still ought to head back to town, mind you. What are you doing standing out here? Oh, just waiting for the stars to come out is all. A little too early for stars, don't you think? I find it helps me air out my thoughts. Air out your thoughts, you say? I'm waiting for the waxing crescent. It's important I set my sight on what's to come. The sooner, the better. What do you mean, Rosmarine? You see, Elise, I've dreamt about you before. About Kieferberg, too. Last night, or... I know this may sound strange, but I didn't quite stumble upon Kieferberg by accident.
Rosmarine.
What do you mean? Do you believe in fate, Elise? I don't know. I've never given it much thought. Then you most likely won't believe what I have to say, but...
It's fate, Elise.
I've always known my fate was with you, Elise. Huh? It's too soon to be having this conversation, if I'm honest. I meant to wait until you were ready, but...
Rosmarine.
I don't understand, Rosmarine. Ready for what? So, is Elise just saying her name wrong, or is it a typo? You'll know in time.
For goodness sake.
What's with all this mystery? Out with it, Rosmarine. What are you trying to tell me? It took me quite some time to make sense of it myself, but... everything's feeling so strangely nostalgic to me. Nostalgic, you say?
Oh, that's...
Your name, your voice, your home, this breeze even. All that surrounds you. So much of it feels like home to me.
Rosmarine.
That's not possible, Rosmarina.
Elise.
It's you the stars told me about, Elise. I'm certain now. Never in my life have I ever heard such nonsense, and yet... I'm covered in goosebumps. That was very romantic, very, like, soulmatey. I can tell you don't believe one word of what I've just said.
Rosmarine.
Rosmarina, I think I'll stay out here for a little while longer, if that's alright. I promise I won't be late for supper. Alright. Don't stay out here too long, you hear? I won't. Heart piece acquired. So I guess Rosmarina. I guess Rose and Marine is purple, Lebkuchen is blue, and I guess that means Freya is green. Well, my husband keeps texting me. Alright, now it's nighttime. Oh, because I don't have my lantern. Kieferberg's rooftops decorate the rolling hills far off in the distance. But, like, do I need to turn my lantern on? What if I go in here? Nothing. Oh yeah, I need to consume food. Item. Look at the moon! The little moon icon. So cute. Item. Guess let's eat the grapes. Okay. Man, keeping that food meter full, that's gonna be tough. Oh, I'm finally done with work for today. Man, we barely made any money. Better head over to Mrs. Gretel's to see Lebkuchen. Have dinner with Roz and Marie. Okay, let's go do that then. I'm not gonna turn my lantern on, because I don't want to waste the matches. Because I'm gonna assume it's okay that I'm not turning my lantern on. Like, it will kind of suck if I find out that, oh, if you don't turn your lantern on, you're gonna miss the shiny is on the floor. That would suck, but I'm gonna hope that's not what happens. Is eating this dinner gonna fill me up a little bit?
Elise.
Oh, Elise, welcome back. I brought some bread. Let's settle down and eat. Bread and soup. Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, Elise? That's not a bad idea in itself, but... How am I to know you won't make a mess of it? Last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse. I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared. Well, I suppose it can't do much harm.
All right.
On that note, Rosmarine, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing all the dust and cobwebs inside. Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. I've had my fill of running about looking for you day and night. Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother.
Oh, shush it!
And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. You're sleeping in the attic, and that's finally here. I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that, Rosmarine? Hear what? I'm taking the broom. You stay here just in case. Well, I'm gonna say it's that the chick peeping out. Let's save first.
Puppy!
It's you! Please spare me, Elise!
Puppy!
What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy? I was out on a stroll, I swear on my auntie's name. Okay, so is it like a character trait? Is Elise constantly getting it, like, not everyone, just some people's names wrong. Like, she doesn't say Muffy, she keeps saying Miffy, and she said Molly once. And Rose and Marine, she keeps saying Rosmarine. So is it a typo, or is that a character trait of hers? Because the other people in town, the older people, she's gotten all of their names right so far. Question.
Is that so?
And you just so happen to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You sneak about folks' homes every now and then too, don't you? What are you doing here, Mandy? Tell me right now or I'll scrub your mouth out with soap this very minute. It's getting quite late, isn't it, Elise? I'd best...
Out with it!
I saw her! The girl you're housing, Elise! You saw nothing, Molly. She's not from around here. Even I can tell. You're having supper together? And everything, Elise? You keep your mouth shut, Mubby, or I'll... Okay, so maybe it is a character trait then. Well, why don't you share some of that bread you got, Elise? I might keep quiet if you do.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted. I guess... What are you telling him, Miffy? You better give me a pretzel tomorrow. Mouth shut or I'll make certain you never go for a stroll again. Oh my gosh, now we're at like 30% suspicion. And don't come back or else. Ugh.
For goodness sake!
That is the last thing I needed.
I'm sorry,
Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosamarine.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Elise, I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too. Do you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be in trouble. I know, Rosemarine.
I'm sorry,
It's Rose and Marine. Oh, okay, so it is a character trait. Okay, cute.
Shush it.
Oh, shush, I'm heading back inside.
Yes.
Yes. And we gotta go see Leb Kuin. So I guess she does just get some people's names wrong. Muffy's spying on you. Fulfill her daily requests for food items to keep her from snitching and raising suspicion. Dang it, Muffy. Avoid suspicion. Mind what you say, and do your best to avoid raising suspicion towards Elise, or bear the consequences. Elise! I'm heading off to bed, Rosemarine. I can spend the night in the granary if you'd like. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. Alright. Actually, no, first we're gonna go see Leb Kuin. So I guess we gotta go buy some pretzels or something. I guess we gotta buy some bread too. And we're a little bit poor. consume food items. Keep Elise healthy. Is it gonna be sus if I walk around without my lantern lit? Coon's out here without a lantern. There you are, Lebkuin. You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you? Oh, I thought today would never end, that's all. You do look tired, Elise. These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fretting over this witch nonsense day and night. You know they're rather superstitious, Elise. Oh, you're buying into it now too? What's next? We all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop. Elise! It's all nonsense, Leb. Everyone's losing their wits. Here's your bread, Elise. Nice. Oh, she gave me 2 bread. Oh, did you make too much today or something? I felt you could use a little more than usual tonight. You need to look after yourself, Elise. Like Kuhn's always had a talent to figure things out, but is this her intuition again, or? Move along, Elise, before it gets late. I'll see you tomorrow, Leb. I'm going to your granny's shop first. I need some pretzels for Muffy. Well, glad this is still open. Always lovely seeing you, Elise. I'm buying, Granny. Look at her cute little chubby cheeks. A pretzel. That's what we need to buy. We're just gonna buy one. And we're not gonna buy anything else because now we only have 20 tiffle. Well, I just bought some, Granny, so I'm good now. Ought to keep yourself well fed, you hear? Oh. It auto-lit my lantern now. I hope it didn't use a match. Maybe this is the secret way to not waste matches. Just go out in the dark and then you'll go into a shop and it will auto-open your lantern for you. To the left. And then we'll save. And then we'll go to sleep. Save first. Okay, now time to go to bed. I already talked to her, so I'm gonna assume it's not changed. You left that goat in the greenery, I'm hoping.
Of course.
I left the door ajar so he can go out and about if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why, the bed I made him, of course. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bed, Rosmarine. Up you go. You need to make your bed, too. Rosmarine. You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. I'll get you a blanket, too. Can't have you sleeping on the hay. Why not?
For goodness sake.
You're not a goat, Rosmarine. I could be a thief, yet you're trusting me with a blanket?
For goodness sake.
I don't see what's so funny. You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now.
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. I'll be glad to take that blanket, Elise. I'll get you some matches, too. And a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need rest. Good night, Rosmarine. Good night, Elise. Poor Rosmarine. Bedtime. For goodness goodness sake. What am I getting myself into? First, I agreed to house Rosmarine. Now Miffy's caught wind of it too. I best make sense of this all by tomorrow. If only I could leave this town. Go somewhere far. Far away from here. Seeing her all cozy in bed's making me sleepy. A place where I never have to fret about money or going hungry. Like a castle or a palace. Somewhere where I can live the life I deserve. Zondag! Oh. Now it's nightmare nighttime. Huh? Heard a voice. Where am I?
What is this?
Is this a dream? Hello? Oh, hello? Oh. Rebirth. That's what I wished for long, long ago. You wanted to be reborn? Somewhere safe, somewhere far, far away. I went through all of their trials, gathered all of his gifts. And, indeed, I was reborn. My wish was granted, yet, to think I would end up like this. Wait! What was that? Very Coraline-esque. Ooh, grapes! Oh. Keep Elise from feeling frightened with sanity healing items or she might go mad. Did the sanity bar drop? It's locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside, too. Oh, what I would give to sleep here every night. A spacious bed stands in a corner, silky sheets protected by a counterpane embroidered in gold thread. So bright, but there's no flame. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the bedroom door, its bulb shining bright. Okay, so does this take place in a time period where electricity exists, just not for the common man? Locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I mind it much if I'm honest. Really? This is marble, I suppose. Topped with a shiny slab of marble, the round table stands immaculate. I feel like I'm in a princess's bedroom. If only I could live here, just like I've always dreamed. You broke the mirror. Be careful, there are all sorts of dangers lurking in the shadows. Stealing items to persevere and survive. One silver key. Well, I guess that's gonna open that chest. Oh, shoot, I accidentally... whatever, it's probably just telling me to use items. Pretty certain this is velvet. Upholstered in luxurious red velvet, the broad sofa rests by a marble center table. Well, let's go ahead and open this then. Okay. Item menu. Not food items, key items. Use. Okay. Let's see. Oh goodness, so many dresses. Oh, another key. I wonder what it's for. Can't be to let us out of the room. A golden key. No dress pour moi? Leave room. Got it. Oh, oops. Forgot. Gotta go to the item menu and hit use. You know, it might also be nice if, like, in instances like that, it just either auto-opened using the key or it asked if you wanted to use the key from the interaction and, you know, didn't have to go all the way to the item menu to use it. Such a long corridor. It truly feels as though I'm inside a palace. Ugh. keep laughing. Such a strange statue. A marble statue of a serpent wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads... whatever that is. Okay. Such a strange statue. A marble statue of a crow wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads... Virio. Huh? Oh. Hello? He's changed as well. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the wall, its bolts emanating an eerie, phantasmagoric light. Ooh, phantasmagoric. Hello? It's not letting me run. Okay, well that didn't change. What if I light my... Oh, it doesn't really make much difference. It's locked. No choice but to move along down the hall. Okie dokie then. I wonder if I should eat a bread. Maybe I'll eat a bread. Doesn't improve sanity, but it does improve that little health meter. Oh, a save spot. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. Only just now? Not when we were locked in a room with suspicious sounds, not...
What is this?
What in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things? Those are candles. Feeling lost? Don't forget to turn on your lantern and keep an eye out. Okay, so I have played this before, this part, and I know if you step in, like, the little glow of the candle, you'll see, like, a slight circle around them, that they will attack you, and it will suck. So, I'm gonna try not to step in them. Or keyholes. These give off such a cold light. They really do. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to hit as little of the candles as possible. Ooh, nice. It's no wonder they're wilted, being left in such an awful room. A bunch of purple flowers sag lazily over their vase. Phantasm key. It's a key. This is what'll get me out of here, I'm certain. What are you saying? I don't understand you when you speak like that. It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but... Force it! Nice. Another key. It's a key. Okay, this is what'll get me out of here. Such a big sofa. If only. Upholstered in luxurious blue velvet, the broad sofa rests surrounded by similarly luxurious furniture. Although I did only get as far as getting out of this room when I played by myself. Okay. These are all in different languages. Can't make sense of any of these titles. Okay. Ooh, I almost didn't see the candle to the right. Hello? Oh. Okay. No, that was still gonna be the... Okay. Ooh! Too shiny. Another bandage. Nice. Oh, we almost got hit by that one. look so proper. Oh. I wonder if I can... It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but force it. What's this? The key to one's dream is found within oneself. As for yours, it's in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. I wonder if I can light the fireplace if I use a match. Doesn't seem to be working, huh? Oh, I guess nothing. Ooh, that one's a little bit close. Ooh, last one. And now we just need one more key. I remember I found the last key in a bookshelf. It didn't really make sense to me. Still doesn't really make sense to me. There's something in the back of this shelf. It took me forever to figure out where this was, by the way. Like, I thought it had something to do, like, to get the final key, I thought it had something to do with that painting over the fireplace. Did not, so then I just wandered around clicking things until I found it here. I have to reach my arm to get it, but reach for it. This is the final key. So to me, I'm not very good at riddles though. To me that riddle was a little hard. And we have all these keys. Oh yeah, I gotta use the items menu.
This is it!
It worked! Where am I? I must be dreaming. Oh. Okay. Look at her cute little hand. Oh, I need to walk now. What if I keep walking this way? I guess nothing. No, I guess nothing. Okay. Kieferberg? Or is that the castle I see in the distance? Okay. Oh, it's forcing me to walk again. Oh, hello. Hurry now, hurry now. We're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry, hurry. You look like an interesting jack-o'-lantern type of fellow. Oh, okay, now it's auto running. Oh. Oh, that was cute. Oh. I'm gonna have to blur some of this out. Interesting. Montag, Monday. We survived the night, my friends. Gott ist groß. God is great. I need to eat some bread. Ugh. A dream. That left me feeling a little queasy.
Rosenmarine?
Are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. Collected fireflies. Oh, maybe that's the memory of the girl I found in the castle. So I did not play past that nighttime scene we just saw. So this is all new to me now. So much for Saint Valperga's protection. I have to have thrown you out long ago, lassie. I just noticed she's not lit anymore. Just checking, see that everything's the same. Okay, everything's the same. Ooh, sparkle on the table.
Elise! Good morning, Elise. I would have got a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early. For goodness sake.
Since when have you been up?
Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. I can't sleep in if I try.
I didn't notice you coming down from the attic.
I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I took my shoes off and used the ladder to shut it back up easy.
You're smarter than you look, huh?
I look as smart as I am, Elise.
Is that so? Anyhow, I'm heading off to the garden.
The garden? You mean the field just outside?
Is it that obvious that I haven't touched it in years? Been working like a dog since Granny Hola passed, but now that I have you to fret about too, I can't sit on my hands forever, can I?
Elise.
What? You'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps?
You truly are kind, aren't you?
Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden.
I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment then.
Tend to the backyard. Okay, so I haven't done any of this. This is on the table. Oh, it's on the floor. Nice. We need that. I guess let's go ahead and eat that then. Nope. Bread. I guess we'll need to buy some of that stuff from the inn later today.
For goodness sake.
I've neglected it for so long. It'll be impossible to dig. Anyhow, this is no time to loiter about. Huh?
What is this?
A pair of shoes? How could they have possibly wound up here in my garden? Oh, they're wonderful. Ooh, Goody two shoes. And they fit me like a glove, too. Oh, these shoes. They match my outfit perfectly. It's as though they were made for me. They are very cute shoes. Ooh, love that. All of Kieferberg needs to hear about this. Are you sure, girlfriend? Because they do think we're a witch. Oh, that was cute. Oh. Wishlist Little Goody Two Shoes on Steam and support AstralShift on social media. Well, okay then. That's all there is to the demo. I will definitely be purchasing this on Halloween and checking it out then. If you're interested in the game, you can check out the free demo or, you know, wishlist the game on Steam. I think it's also going to be on PS5 and Switch. Don't quote me on that one though. Anyways, this has been really fun. I think this game has a lot of promise. If you like Princess Maker, or I think Volcano Princess is the new one, I really think you might like this one. I know it's kind of a horror game, but it doesn't seem too bad. It seems like a little spooky, some little jump scares, but nothing like traumatizing. Yeah, I had a couple of critiques about the UI UX, but overall, I think this game seems really promising, and I can't wait to play the full thing. Thanks for playing with me. See you in the next video. Bye-bye!